Good morning. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mike Eccles, and I'm going to be your instructor for your Bergen Community College Summer 1 course, Com-100. Now, I know we're still over a month away from that course beginning, and you're still in the midst of finishing up your spring courses, as I am also. But I did want to take this time to come on and answer a few of the questions that some of you have already had since you registered for the class. For those of you who may not know, and I think all of you know already, but just in case you didn't, all the summer courses at Bergen Community College this year are going fully online. Now, there are some of you who have never taken an online course before, and you might be struggling right now finishing up your spring semester. There are those of you who did not anticipate taking an online course and don't care for it. I personally have never taught a full online course. But you know what? We're going to get through this together. You've never taken an online course. You don't care to take an online course. Yet, through no fault of your own, you now have one. I've never wanted to teach an online course, but through no fault of mine, I am now teaching one. So we're going to get through this together. Okay? As a matter of fact, the academic vice president here at Bergen Community College, Dr. Brock Fisher, sent out an email a while ago addressing these concerns of both students and faculty who have never had the online experience. And he gave us one word of advice. And let me quote him directly: relax. Okay? There are a lot of things that are going to be new to you. There are a lot of things that are new to me. But as I'm finishing up the spring semester with 4 Com-100s, I'm finding it to be not as bad as I thought it would be. I'm creating some assignments that I hadn't done before, and to my great surprise, as I have now still kept, I guess we're almost a month and a half online now with the spring semester, I'm still keeping like 93% of the students who originally started the class, and they're amazing me with how they're coming through with the assignments, as I expect you will also in summer 1. Okay? So here's a little bit about how this semester is going to go. And again, we're going to make sure that we're not a full online class like those that are designed to be. All right? We weren't designed to be, so there's not going to be those expectations. Okay? We're going to continue to heed the academic vice presidents, and I wish some people at Bergen would also heed that. Most are. Some wish they would relax a little bit. But we're going to heed his advice. Okay? For example, one of the things he advises is that we're not going to be a live course. Okay? For example, if you register for the class from 8:10 to 9:45, okay? We are not going to be live every morning starting on May 18th because it's not feasible, and there's several reasons. Number one, for a lot of you, either since this all began in late March or even going into May 18th, your life is being turned upside down. There are already 22 million people who have filed for unemployment just in the last 4 weeks, and there's going to be more. And that could possibly be you. You might have had a job for a couple of years now that's worked with your school schedule, yet come the second week of May, before we even start, you lose that job and you have to find another. And that one, of course, you have to work when the class would meet. That's happening all over this country to a lot of people, millions of people. So we won't be going live for that reason. Also, another reason is many of you, and I'm finding this out from my spring students also, many of you with your internet access only have a phone. You don't have a laptop. You don't have what's the other device called? The tablet. But you may have that one computer and you have like that one desktop or maybe one laptop that your family uses. Well, guess what? At 8:10 in the morning, or if you're in the 10:15 class, okay, and you've got a mom or dad who are stuck at home working from home due to the shutdown, well, guess what? They need the computer. Or if it's your older brother who has to work from home and he needs the computer. Or let's be honest, and I know this specifically because my wife is an elementary school principal. If you have a younger sister who's in elementary school, middle school, high school. Okay, they've got to be on every morning. So, and trying to do this and trying to do class and stuff on a phone is very difficult. So these are just some of the many reasons why we won't be going live. So you probably almost every day, I'm going to put out a video with instructions. Of course, I'll have a video and something attached to an assignment. It's been working very well with my classes as we close up the spring semester. I've been using my YouTube channel quite often, and it seems to work very well. So we're going to continue to do that. Okay. Which means that, and my lectures won't be that long. I'm taking the advice of the academic vice president, and not when I do make these recordings, they're not going to be very long. But that, of course, means if the less lecture that you have, the more writing and reading you'll probably have to do. Probably more reading and writing than we would have done if we were a face-to-face class in a classroom. But that's okay. That's okay, because we're going to get through this. We're going to get through these 6 weeks. And I want to make sure that you continue, as I have tried to do, and I wish more people would, heed the advice of our academic vice president, and that is just to relax. Okay? We are in extraordinary times, people. Extraordinary. And we all want to make sure we get through this. All right? Now, you're still going to work. You're still going to deliver speeches, and we'll do more explaining about that later on. I haven't decided yet whether to go with just email or if I go with Moodle. We'll probably use the Moodle shells, but you know what? Let's not worry about that right now, okay? Finish up your spring courses as you're trying to do now. And then once the spring semester's over, we got 2 full weeks. I'll be getting in touch with you again during the first week of May, giving you more explanation. But the bottom line is we're going to get through it, and we're going to be fine. Whether it's the many of you who never expected to take an online class or don't like online classes, or it's me, who in the 28 years that I've been teaching have never taught an online class. I'm going to be doing it for the first time, at least for a full semester, come May 18th. And we're going to get through it. And we're going to get through it together. All right? So I wish you all the best of luck on your spring semester courses. Read, listen, whatever it is that you have to do with your instructors. Take a few weeks, relax, and then come May 18th, start opening up your computers, all right? And we're going to have a good time. All right, you take care, and we'll speak with you very soon.